Metro Bank was one of the first UK banks to launch on the high street in over 100 years. So since you're starting in a greenfield site, why did you go full hog down the branch route rather than the more sort of internet and mobile banking route that seems to be the trend right at the moment?
Well, the branch, or the store as we call it, is very, very important to customers. We know that over 9 out of 10 accounts that are opened at branch level. But our belief is that customers should choose the channel that they want to use and when they want to use it. So in addition to branch-based banking, we offer telephony, we offer the internet, and later this year we'll be introducing mobile banking.
So you mentioned in your presentation here at the Temenos event that people are willing to take a lesser rate for bank products for better customer service. And I mean, I've spoken to a few analysts who said, you know, in the branch customer service, you guys are fantastic. Internet banking, it's not maybe as good as a lot of people have wished it could be. So do you have any numbers that back up your claim that, you know, that's the customer service in the branch that is going to win you what you call them fans? I mean, like, do you have any sort of numbers you can back up with that?
Well, of course, bear in mind this was built on the commerce bank model created by Vernon Hill, launched in 1973 as a one-branch bank, $1.5 million, 9 people. By 2007, it was the 18th biggest bank in America with $50 billion of assets. So people clearly like the model in the US. And our experience to date, we went through 15,000 customers a couple of months ago, shows that people really like the model in the UK. But it's back to the point I made. People, A, want to choose the channel that suits them best, when, where, and how it suits them. And they also want a better banking experience. And they're prepared to forgive or forgo a little bit of rate in exchange for a better customer experience.
Have you found that with the numbers? Like, I'm trying to think, if you had a goal on how many customers you wanted to onboard, have you surpassed that goal? Is it more than the average new bank or opening on the high street?
Well, of course, the problem is there hasn't been a new bank for 100 years, so there's really nothing to compare us with, which is why we didn't publish our targets at outset. However, along with the Financial Services Authority, our regulator, we had to set a business plan and say how many accounts we thought we'd open in the first 12 months. And Holborn, our first store, exceeded that 12-month opening target for 4 stores in its first month.
By how much did it exceed? Do you have just a percentage? I mean, you can go.
It's meaningless. If I said it was 5% or 100%, it would be meaningless. The key thing to say is that the regulator, who takes a view on these things, wants a robust business plan, which we gave to them, and we exceeded the numbers that were in that business plan for a year in the first month.
Now, your IT partner is Temenos, like you're here at the conference. Now you're launching a mobile service, and that's going to be announced tomorrow on May 25th. Can you go into more detail on what the mobile service will offer?
Well, I hate to say this at a conference on technology, but really the technology is not the important thing to me. There's an awful lot of technological solutions going around looking for problems to solve. My starting point for everything that we do is how can we give the customer a better experience. The store was very important to us there. Telephony is really important. Customers like a human being at the other end of the phone. The internet is important because people like to use it transactionally. And I'm absolutely convinced that mobile banking will become important to people. Right now, it's a relatively small proportion of people who use it. We want to make sure we have it in place and it's working well as the numbers grow. But quite frankly, if we discovered a way for people to bank through telepathy, we'd want to offer that to them too. I'm absolutely channel agnostic. I'm absolutely convinced the experience is the most important thing for people.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.